Yeah, feels good to get the first one in the tournament out of the way. Feels good to be 1-0 right now in March, right? And so, as we led up to the tournament, we talk about gaining momentum in March. And I think, boy, did we have a statement tonight. Really just following the game plan. We knew we were going to be zoned. I challenged our team with taking care of the ball, hunting assists, and rebounding. And, I mean, those are actually the numbers that stand off the page. And so really just proud of our team for following the game plan, playing together, and being willing. Like, we had a lot of different lineups in there tonight. So really just proud of our resiliency and the way that we came out and executed everything to a team.
You had a dominant win in this first round of the conference tournament, but then you also forced 20 turnovers. What does that say about your defense, and what kind of statement does that make to the rest of the conference?
Yeah, defense travels, right? And so, again, we know we were going to be zoned, and so we were going to have the opportunity to shoot many threes, but you don't know if you're going to make them or not, right? And so we stand at the top defensively, especially from the three-point, from the three-point line. And so for us, it was just about being the aggressor, making sure that although we were playing a zone, being physical, and then shoring up those rebounds. That was an issue for us at the beginning of the season, but I thought we did a tremendous job of hitting a body and then going to grab rebounds tonight.
Eve and Nay, you guys both scored the double digits. Eve, you had 20 points. Nay, you had a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Talk about how the offense flowed today and just kind of how that clicked for you guys during the game.
March is about keeping the game simple, and that's what we stuck to. That was our game plan for this game, to keep the game simple so it'll roll over to the next game.
Just knowing who can do what. We got the ball into the paint. That's what we've been emphasizing a lot lately. Paint points is what we've been strong doing, and so we've just finished. Like they said, the easiest thing to do in basketball is finish, and that's what wins games. So that's what we did tonight, and we ended up winning the game. So it follows.
For all three of you, going back to the defense, you only allowed 28 points, and you held them to under 25% shooting. Talk about just kind of the evolution of your defense throughout the season, and then kind of how that translates to now.
Yeah, I think I'll take it first. Just thinking about, as we started the ASUN conference, I think we were still trying to figure out what our best offensive looks were going to be this season. And I mean, it's evolved since November, right? I mean, we started off the 5 out, and then you go ball screen, then you go 4 out. But one thing that we knew we could do was play solid defense because of our principles. That has not changed since June, right? And so for us, as we started to look at the analytics and started to say, okay, we're a pretty good defensive team, let's lean into that a little bit more, right? Can we stick the gaps? Can we know personnel? If you can do those two things and be a really good help side team and take some charges, you're going to be good defensively. And so for us, that has become the identity of the team. And I asked our team, what's our identity? And they said defense, right? And so, at the end of the night, you're not sure how you're going to be able to score, but you know that you can go out there, give effort, and that's how you play defense.
I would definitely say, in the ASUN, there's no South Carolina height, no Indiana height. So just us experiencing that early and us carrying it over to the ASUN, because no one's, I would say, over 6'1" maybe. But just sticking to those principles and letting the game flow.
Yeah, I would definitely say the evolution of our defense has gotten way, way better. Like, looking back at the summer to now, it's like we were able to gel and figure out, like, what we need to get better at, and that has definitely, like, progressed us as a team because, like, tonight we got a bunch of our fast break points off of steals. We had so many steals, like, Coach Rainer said we couldn't even get rebounds at one point because we were having so many steals. Like, shoot, give me one more rebound. But, yeah, that's definitely a big part. And kudos to our guards for sticking up there and not even let the ball get into the paint today.
Awesome. Thank you all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.